Right, new Gems of War update. Let's actually go. So the Soul Harvest event is up and running. Our level of interest is a bit different, and I will explain that in a minute. First of all, I've got some stuff to collect. Yeah, Soul Harvest event is live, and we'll see what, if any, changes it does to affect what we're doing. So we're still trading up troops. Last time I streamed this, I think I was still doing the light doom. I'm doing the... I've almost done the nature one. Look at this. I need one more trait stone. One more trait stone. And then we'll make a start on the other troops. So we need to go into the Forest of Thorns, do a few battles, see how things have changed, blah, blah, blah. Let's just get into it. I'm going to end that exploration and start a new one. I was trying to test a few things out on stream and it didn't work, so now we're just doing this. Level 2, Let's go. Let's actually go. I've got a good stream connection for once in my life. I'm using a wired one. And bit rates at max. I can do whatever I want when I've got this set up. It's sweet. It's cool. I think the last time I did Gems of War on here, I think I was using the Bone Binder, and as I recall, I think basically carnage is what ensued. So we'll see what carnage awaits us this time. But I'm able to do this. My mum and dad are... I'm house sitting for them. They're on holiday. They're in Cornwall of all places, which is right down the southwesterly tip of the UK. And I'm not in the least bit jealous of them. Cornwall's a lovely part of the world, though. I mean, I used to go there as a child with them myself. You know, I know the roads of Cornwall almost as good as I know the roads around here. As I said on my Rocket League stream a few days ago. You know, it's got nice beaches there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Although weirdly, one of my best experiences of Cornwall was actually going to, of all places, Bodmin. To the Bodmin jail. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm being pummeled here. Like they had sort of waxwork figures of all the inmates and stuff, and they also had a few little bits and bobs as well, like some of the exhibits were really cool. They had a restaurant right at the top of the building, and the food there was actually really nice, as I recall. But in the morning we got to go onto the steam railway, Bodmin Steam Railway. If it had been actually a sunny day, I think it would have been a lot better, but as it is, you know, it was still great fun. And I've not been on the steam railway, steam train since, now I think about it, which is pretty unforgivable. But anyway, back to this. First impressions, it's not really changed anything major in terms of the gameplay, which is good. I'm liking that. Oh my god! Dude, can you please not? Thank you. Like 1 health and you're gonna screw me over that, are you? This is so cool. I'm actually streaming in an armchair. This is nice. I've got like, I'm in an armchair, I've got my feet on a footstool, I've got my feet up, I'm basically just lounging. This is so good. And I'm going to get that final trait stone that I need. I've got this inbuilt determination in me. I just need to be calm and focus a little bit. I should have eaten before I started doing this as well, because I am pretty hungry, not going to lie. Oh, for God's sake. You know what? Let's start that again, because that was a terrible disaster for me. Oh, I can do golf after this. Yay. Yay. It also means for the VOD, I need to find a Soul Harvest wallpaper to use as a thumbnail. Just realised I've improved the YouTube side of things a lot. I've got loads of like new thumbnails and stuff, which is really nice. The thumbnails before on my YouTube channel were just like basically still images or like screenshots, if you like, of the stream, essentially, of the video. Because for those that don't know, what YouTube does with regards to thumbnails is it kind of gives you 3 options, and all 3 options are like still images or screenshots from the stream. But then the 4th option allows you to like upload your own thumbnails. You all knew this, I'm sure. I knew it as well, I just didn't know how to make it work before now. So, and here's a little tip for any like aspiring YouTubers who don't really know how to do your own thumbnails. Do what I do. I go on to Google and type in whichever game I'm streaming or putting up on YouTube, then wallpaper, and that's it. I just like open image in new tab, save image, upload it through the YouTube thumbnail thing. It works for me. Whether it'll work for anybody else or not, I couldn't tell you, but it seems to work for me just fine. Oh, now then. Yeah, we have a bit of a situation here, don't we? Why aren't I taking away armour? I keep forgetting to do that. Is that the Thorns one? Yeah, it is. Their Thorn attack is boosted by their armour, isn't it? So I need to get to their armour if I can, but that's easier said than done, although I can do that and then... can I get those skulls down? Don't think I can. Oh, I'm conflicted now. I need to get rid of their armour at the bottom, but I want to use a skull attack at the same time. You know what? Long game.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Long game worked. I still got my skull attack in. Yeah, you know what? I'm not here for Mother Earth replenishing anybody's life right now. Thank you very much. You see, this is fine. This is fine. Does that armor regen like 1 point per go? I think it does. Oh, I should have... Oh, why didn't I do that? Should have done that sooner. A little bit mad at myself there, but not overly mad that, you know, it was a complete failure. Oh, I've got treasure maps as well, haven't I? That's a thing. Come on. I need to win 1 more boss fight. That's like all I'm asking for here. I've also got a cat that wants feeding as well. Which is amusing. I will feed him in a minute. I won't let the cat go hungry. Yeah. That works for me. Oh! I knew they'd do that to allow me to do that. I was just waiting for it. Aha! I can get rid of the pollen effect quite easily. Fine, I guess.
Mana surge.
I need out of those vines. There we go. Yes! No!
Mana surge.
Okay.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Okay. Okay.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Give myself half a chance of something good to happen here.
Mana surge.
Right, now then. Horizontal or vertical? And which horizontal should I do if I go horizontal? I'm thinking that.
The aura of the planet is shifting.
Do that.
Mana surge.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Mana surge.
It's epic. There you go.
Mana surge.
Come on, I've got 2 enemies to kill. This can't be that difficult, he says. Oh, they're going to get me, aren't they? Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. They can't, because they've got no skull attack because they're lined up. Ah. That is the key.
Mana surge.
Oh, 12, come on.
Surge.
You- Ugh. That is next level tomfoolery right there.
The aura of the planet
Mana
is shifting.
surge.
Let Mother Earth replenish your life.
I actually hate this troop enemy, like, with a passion. I want to do that for. Right, let's get back on it. Let's get back on them.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
We're in a good spot, we're in a good spot. Relatively speaking.
Let Mother Earth replenish your life.
Mana surge.
They're almost back up to 100 health, that's just not on.
Mana surge.
I really do need for them to stay a silver more to keep alive, ideally. That's an extra few points there. It really does shift back and forth so quickly. Like, it really does.
Mana surge.
Like you've no idea.
Let Mother Earth replenish your life.
Okay, back to there.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Good, you can't do anything there. I'm going to make some more yellows appear just because I can maybe do something with them. Yep, that's great. Ah.
Mana surge.
Just give me one bit of good fortune, you know? That's all I need. Oh, that was unlucky. It took away that one attack that would have got rid of that troop at the top. There we go. That's got it. Now we can make inroads on what we need. I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me too much because I've just got... Oh yeah. We've got this. We've got this. There you go. Right, I'm going to sort this cat out because it's driving me crazy. Hang on a second. Yeah, I've underestimated just how much meowing is going to be heard during this, which is amusing. I also hit my knee on the table, ow, which wasn't great. Right, anyway, back to this. Where were we? I just want the trait stone. That's all I literally care about, so I can actually, for once, complete a troop traiting up live on stream as opposed to just doing it in my free time. The last one I did, the kingdom I was in, I forget which one it was. I think it was one that was just annoying the hell out of me, and I just in the end thought, you know what, this is not going to be good on stream. I'm just going to blast some music in my ears and just get it done. And that's exactly what I did. Because, you know, it's a terrible kingdom. I forget which one it was. Was it Kazizal or something like that? Was it that one? Don't know. It's the least fun of all the kingdoms that you could possibly do. If you think about it like that in those terms, then it was really not great. Anyway, let's get some action on the go here. That's actually brilliant. The problem with my mum and dad's cat is that it's a very needy one. So I've just fed it, guaranteed. Before I sign off it, he will want feeding again. That I can pretty much guarantee you. Oh, I've not got no skull attack. Ah, wasted it. That's not at all annoying. There we go. Right, now, hopefully. Yep, I can get rid of you. Get rid of your armour. Like, I've never known a more needy cat. Like, most cats, they'll go outside, they'll like eat and chase mice, like when, you know, they can't get food from their owners. This one doesn't. Well, I don't know that it does actually. It doesn't seem like he does, because, like, I've just fed him now. It's 10 past 11 in the morning. What's the bet he will want something else before I finish? What is the betting on that? I think the odds are pretty high. But he'll get through, like, multiple packs of food a day, and the thing is, he doesn't like put on any weight either. He's tiny, really. He also does not like being like. He's one of those cats that does not like being picked up or like cuddled in any way. He'll cuddle up to you, but it's always like on his terms. You know what I mean?
Mana surge.
But he's definitely more docile than when we first got him. That's for sure. Because when we first got him, he just randomly attacked. Well, me in particular. I think he had a thing for like being tormented by sort of young males that were around my age at the time, so he got very defensive. I don't blame him, to be honest. It's just, you know, you can't. The way I always see it, you can't tell an animal off for something that's in his nature. So if my cat, for example, caught a mouse, I can't, you know, as bad as it is, I can't tell him off for it because, you know, it's in their nature. You can't really do anything about it. One thing that I did hear though was, I forget where I heard, I think it was on some random YouTube, it might have been even when Storpy was playing EU4 one time. He made a comment that, you know, you have to praise cats if they bring something really small into the house, because then if you get annoyed with them, they'll pick up on that, and they will then think that you want them to catch bigger and more impressive prey. So you tell them off for bringing a mouse into the house, and next thing you know, they're bringing birds back to the house and beyond, you know. There you are, taking care of cats 101 with me. Well, that was a bit of luck. And so was that. Oh, I've had so much luck this round. I'm going to tremor just to get a bit more damage in. I'm using very much my sort of uni exam mentality that if you throw enough mud at the wall, something will stick.
Mana surge.
Oh, really? Well, I'm just going to do that then. Nah. And again.
Mana surge.
13 damage on Ancient Law. That's a bonus I'll take any day of the week. Yeah, well, get rid of you then.
Mana surge.
Oh, here comes the cat. He's had his food. What's he going to do now? Just sit there. Like, another weird quirk with this cat. You know, a lot of cats tend to sleep like on furniture and stuff. This cat, hi Solarhawk, this cat that we've got in here, he actually sleeps in the front on the front garden. Like, I've never known a cat just do that, just go outside and sleep on the garden like that. You know, that's mad. Solarhawk7, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. I've got good news for you, Solarhawk. This stream will most likely include golf. I know how much you're into that. I'm doing good. I'm actually really hungry as well, so I'm going to be like finishing this exploration run. Then I'm gonna just basically go off mic for a few minutes while I just have a quick, and I mean quick, sort of snack on something, and then
Mana surge.
we'll go from there. But this is, oh my god, that was terrible. This is Gems of War, for those that don't know, by the way. I'm basically matching up coloured gems and pretending it means something. However, I don't like peanut butter. There's the thing, I do not like peanuts, full stop. As bizarre as that sounds. Oh god. Like, I tried it once and I just did not enjoy it. Like, at all. Banana.
They will feel my fury.
Is banana saunas, are they actually, like, a thing? They don't sound like they should be. Oh, that was... Okay, well that was a disaster, wasn't it? They are a thing. Oh, there you go. Beans on toast. This is where we learn that I'm such a picky eater. I don't like... Okay, the foods I don't like are the foods that everyone else does like. I don't like peas. I don't like baked beans. I don't like sweet corn. I'm such a picky eater. When I was at uni, in my first year, I basically lived on... Oh, I don't need to do this, do I, anymore? Ah, I can just move on to the next troop. Yeah. When I was at uni, I lived off a really unhealthy diet, though, because in my first year... I'm just going to trait this troop up that I've been doing. In my first year at uni, I was basically moonlighting a job in marketing. And because my working day was like, when I was at work, it was like 10 in the morning till 10 at night. I must talk about this more at some point. I didn't have time to like make any food or like cook anything. When I was back at my accommodation. So I simply lived off a diet of takeaway pizza, which is not something I recommend, like, at all. That you should not do that. Where do we get to on these troops? Because I think have I traded up all of the dooms now? Can I just move on to normal troops? Let's have a little look. Doom of Darkness. Done. Yeah, I've done all the dooms. Okay, which means I can just do normal troops now. Oh, that's actually quite a big moment that I've just downplayed like mad. Where are we? So, I've done... Oh, I've not done that one, the first one. Let's see if I can do it. Yes, I can. See, some of these I can just do straight away. Others I might need to do like battles for. And we're going to level up every single troop as well. So how strong is this character now? 25 skull attack, 20 armor, 37 health. Nice. Nice. And we're on the second row. Let's have a little look. Can we do anything here? Okay, I need 4 more of those trait stones. Let's just level up this guy. Yeah, I haven't heard from him since, like, right at the start of the week when he said he wasn't going to be streaming all week. And sure enough, he hasn't. I thought he was going to do that thing where he said he wasn't going to stream and all of a sudden a stream of his appears somewhere. But it hasn't been the case. Where do I need to go for these? Right, shall we do an exploration run in the Mist of Scales? Then we might as well. I've no idea what the troops are like in this, because I've forgotten. Oh well, let's see. Plague Rat. Yeah, I really like the sound of that. Right, so what do these guys do then? Oh, it's all... Yeah, okay. We've got Swamp Ambush, 33 true damage. That's me absolutely screwed. 25 green gems exploded. Poison 2 random enemies. We've got explode brown gems. Deal 37 damage. Okay. You know what? I could probably just about deal with this. Just. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, new Gems of War update. I had to have a look at it and see what it's about. And it's not really changed my game any, so I'm like okay with this. But it's in the it's the Soul season essentially. But you don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about that, so therefore neither do you. Okay, can I get a skull attack in? No, I can't. I can't do anything at the minute. This actually sucks. Okay, I've got Mountain Crusher for the next go. That's what true damage does, you see. Just destroys you. I can see me having a few issues here. Not gonna lie. Let's do that. Take away armor. This is one of those games that gets like really crazy at times. And it looks really simple, but you do kind of need your wits about you at times. I've not really explained this very well, have I? Tell you what, let me get a troop up for you, so I can explain what the hell all these numbers mean to anybody that that doesn't understand. So this is my main troop, which I named myself. The number 11 in that brown circle, that's how many gems of that particular colour I need to match, 3 or more, to get that working. The 49 at the bottom, that's how much damage I will do to the top enemy if I match 3 or more skulls. And then I've got 42 armour and 60 health. The armour goes down first, then the health. That's the idea. So in theory, I've got 42 plus 60 health points with that troop. And when it says exploded gem, what that means is, in much more sort of, I guess, basic terms, is that it eliminates, obviously that gem explodes, the one I've got highlighted now, and then all these gems around it explodes. This thing here is what we call, what I've got highlighted now, is called a Doom Skull. And that basically gives you 5 extra damage on top of whatever it is, whatever damage you're doing. And the other thing as well is if I explode a gem and it destroys a load of skulls, I get 1 damage point per skull that I destroy. It's a very nuanced type game, this. But here's a clutch for me though. This game was actually free for me, so it's one of the many reasons why I love it. And it's great fun to play as well. There's all sorts of random occurrences. Like last time I streamed this, I used the Bone Binder. Oh my god, that was absolute carnage. It really was. I should do that again sometime, actually. That was incredible. Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one. I might need to come down the level just to get through it, I think.
Mana surge.
Because yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky.
Mana surge.
You just need that extra little bit of luck just to. Yeah, you can't poison a robot, dude. Toxic still doesn't work either. I tell you what, I've got them down to 2 troops left. So, you know, we've at least put up some kind of fight. If a very brief one, at least, because I've only got 5 health points and I'm up against 2 troops with more than 100. Just get rid of me, thank you. Okay, we can I'll tell you what, let's come down to 9. That should be a bit more my level for this this kingdom. Some kingdoms I tend to find more complicated than others, and you know.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
At least this cat's being quiet. So I fed this cat at about 10 past 11. Let's see how long it takes him before he wants some more food again.
Mana surge.
Because like I said, he's a really needy cat. He can get through like 2 or 3 pouches of food per day. Especially at this time of year when they're beginning to put on like the winter weight. Which is why cats tend to get a bit more flabby in the winter, because of all the extra weight they've got to put on for warmth. This is going better. I've always owned a cat. Like I've not really been without a cat for very long in my life. I used to work on a farm where... Oh, shall we turn him into a beast? There we go. Or try to anyway. I used to work on a farm that had like about 20 odd cats when I was a kid. And the one thing they were there for was basically to keep the mice down, which they did a great job of apparently. But they weren't like tamed cats, they were like very wild. So one of my jobs was to try and get them used to human beings, which is easier said than done. When you've got wild cats that don't want to be, they don't want you anywhere near them. You know, when they're basically feral, it is a challenge. Like, they don't think to nuzzle to you like a domestic pet would, to sort of like cuddle you. They will just come up to you and just sort of bite you. You've got to get used to that with a sort of a wild feral cat. And it's easier said than done, you know, because you know a cat bites you and it's annoying at the best of times. But you just got to sort of keep your head about you. And when they have kittens, that's the worst. Like a newborn kitten is such a weird sight. Like it really is. When they've got no fur. Although when they have kittens, it's easier to tame them because you can just get them used to human beings at a very early stage. Although the mother gets super protective when they're like that. So again, you know, you've got to approach with caution. But yeah, taming cats 101. 101.
Mana surge.
Showing a cat that you're not a threat is, again, the devil's own job.
Mana surge.
But it's so weird now because like I was part of a line of my family that worked on that farm. Like my mum worked on that farm, my gran worked on that farm. She took my mum with her in the holidays, she took me with her in the school holidays after that. And I've got an itch. There we go. And now, the people that lived on the farm, the family, they haven't moved out of the farmhouse, but what they've done is they've like converted the old cowshed barns, the old cowsheds, into like essentially a house that the original family live in, and now a new family lives in the original farmhouse, and that just feels weird to me. Because like that family's been in that farmhouse for like a good sort of century or so. And that's not even an exaggeration, it literally is a century. They lived there during the, certainly since before the war. Before the Second World War, certainly. Because that's when my gran started being a housekeeper for them. In fact, my gran during the war, she slept through an entire air raid. Would you believe? Which isn't really unusual in itself, but what is unusual is that the house that she was sleeping in was damaged to the point where when she woke up, the bedroom ceiling was basically all around her, on top of her. So a bomb had dropped near where she was staying, and the ceiling of her bedroom just caved in and just fell all around her. She slept through that entire thing.
Mana surge.
And she woke up the next morning with basically this bits of bedroom ceiling all around her, and she's like, what's happened here? It's probably one of the most like typically British stories from the war I can possibly think of. You know, my gran just sleeping through an entire air raid and waking up with half a ceiling on top of her. And there's a company that operated in the town near where I live called Machin's Coaches, and that's who she was working for, the Machin's family themselves. They like ran a coach company, and then they went to buses and did like they did schools and school buses, and they did holidays as well, like day trips for people as well, until they eventually went bust. Yeah, I got Machin's Coaches mentioned on Twitch. We have achieved true POG levels. Meow. You probably couldn't hear that. This cat has got the meekest meow I've ever heard of any cat ever. Anyway, let's do that. I need to get my head in the game here because I just lost a battle that I really shouldn't have done. So we're going to go into all-out explosions left, right and centre mode to get this done. Now you see, once I can get, okay, oh, now I've got a choice to make. Do I do Skull Attack and get rid of the top enemy now? Or do I play a slightly longer game? Because if I use my Ancient Lore, I can get rid of the toxic spill effects on both my top two troops. You know what, that's probably a better idea. Yeah, I've cost myself a Skull Attack there, but I did what I had to do. Let it be known. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if I match 4 gems or more, I get an extra turn. So I've got an extra go now. Right, get rid of him. I knew that would happen. You know what? Let's see what that does. It's not left me in a good spot, really. I've given them control of the board, and that was... Oh, can't do that. I've given them control of the board, and that's bad. Also, I hate the fact that, like, another troop can just generate when they use their attack on this kingdom. So where did he come from, then? This guy. Summon Mist of Scale troops. Okay, it's this dude. It's this dude. Dinosaur. Okay, that makes sense. So I need to get rid of him. Right.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
So...
Mana surge.
as long as I can keep doing damage to him, that's fine. Now, if my dragon... oh, for God's sake. If my dragon dies, I might actually get a dragonette, which wouldn't be a problem. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly, and it is slowly as well.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
It's because they keep on producing extra blooming troops in that top spot. There we go. Okay, he can death mark me. That's not as big a problem as it might be. Okay, so wait, what? So this guy kills himself and then resurrects himself after doing a load of scatter damage.
Mana surge.
That would explain a few things. Oh, did the wrong one. I got rid of the wrong... I attacked the armour of the wrong troop. That's actually not as bad as you might think. Okay, now it's as bad as you might think.
Mana surge.
Oh dear. See? I mean, that is just the most BS power I've ever seen in this game. Like, honestly. Mist of Scales absolutely sucks. As a kingdom. I need... how many trait stones did I think I needed 4 trait stones from
Mana
here.
surge.
You know?
Mana surge.
You know... why am I seeing these? Who's doing this? He's immune to lycanthropy, but that's not... somebody's putting those gems there, and I want to know who it is. Is it the bottom one? Yeah, it must be. Boosted by lycanthropy troops, inflict curse. Yeah, 50% chance to convert a purple gem to lycanthropy gem at the start of each turn. Oh joy.
Mana surge.
You know what? That could work against them as well, though, so... God's sake. Right, let's just... One at a time, let's just... keep our heads here. I can't do very much, can I? I can't do very much here. Okay. Now we're on to it. I don't know. Do that, obviously. Then we've got a choice. I'm thinking get rid of the status effects. That'd be the obvious one. Extra damage on the 4 skull gem match. You love to see it.
Mana surge.
Oh. Ah, now then.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
I'll just keep killing your top troops, mate, you know. Yep. Oh, no. That just is the worst. Okay, Bunny, you suck. Ah, that's not gone well. Right, this is a very slow progression again. Yeah, you can't do that with a robot, dude. This, where is it? This troop here is basically a robot, which means, as such, it's a mech. So, you know, you can't really give a robot that kind of status effect. You can't poison a robot, for example. You can't burn. Well, you can burn it, but it's kind of immune to that on this. And there are some troops that all they do is just add a certain colour gem.
Mana surge.
Oh, if he changes, that'll be handy. That will be handy.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Now then. Let's do one of these. I don't know which one. It's amazing what you remember though, because I was just thinking, I mentioned I worked in, I did a moonlighting a job in marketing when I was in my first year at uni, in what was, for all intention and purposes, a glorified pyramid scheme. But I just remember like the sheer smoke and mirrors of the whole thing. Like how they used to big up the sort of Christmas conference that was being held. The one year I went was in Manchester. And they were saying things like, oh, there's going to be like live DJs playing tunes. No, what they had was somebody pressing play on a CD player and playing the Ministry of Sound annual for 2008, which was hilarious. You know, you're going to get a lot of speeches, and there were a lot of... I sat through so many speeches that day. I sat through about, what, 8 hours worth of speeches. And there are people coming in like sports cars as well. But these were cars they'd hired for the day. I mean, I knew a lot of the managers in the various offices around the country. None of them have that great of cars. I mean, there was one guy that was sort of coming into work each day in a Peugeot. You know, and if I had a sports car, I would actually mention it to someone somewhere that I work with. Now I've got a Porsche, I've got a Lamborghini, I've got an Aston Martin or whatever. You know, these types of people do not keep quiet about those things. You know, so when they turn up to work each day like in a sort of, in an old Peugeot, and then all of a sudden for the conference they arrive in an Aston Martin, and you can clearly see they've hired it out just for the day from one of these companies that do that. Because you can even see the for hire paper on the thing. It's you know, a lot of like sort of hoodwinking goes on in these sorts of places. That said, I had a great year or so working there. It was a lot of fun, but you know, met a lot of random people when I was out on the field, but you know, I think COVID has shut that place down because you can't do direct face-to-face with the customers anymore in the way that you could back then. But another arm of said company was they did they handled the marketing and promotions for people like British Gas and Npower. They did both of them. And at the Christmas conference, I was greeted with this sort of mad sight of Npower executives and British Gas executives at opposite ends of a room, pointing at each other, going, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" Like at a football match. It was probably one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
It really was. The whole day was a bizarre experience, to be fair. Like, don't even get me started on the transport they hired out for the day as well. That was a clapped out old minibus.
Mana surge.
While the owner of the company drives there in like an Aston Martin.
Mana surge.
Hilarious. Why have my troops changed around? Which is hilarious.
Mana surge.
Oh, Mr. Scales, you suck. Right, after this exploration run, I'm gonna break for 5 minutes. And then we will return because my stream looks absolutely amazing at the minute. Not lagging at all because I've changed a few things around. I will break just to have a quick snack and I will pivot to golf, I guess. Oh, not you. Actually, that's not so bad thinking about it, because look, destroys all yellow gems, gain 25 gold, boosted by gems destroyed, 30% chance to run off. So basically, he'll just do that and just piss off somewhere.
Mana surge.
That's what will happen. Well, there's a 30% chance he will go. Not a guarantee. Come on, give me mana surge on a forward match. You sort of did.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
There we go. Let's go. Let's explode gems again. I'm gonna have to use Bone Binder again at some point because that was so silly. The Bone Binder is just pure carnage, and I'm gonna have to do it on stream again at some point. Oh. Oh, also, bit of breaking news for you as well with regards to all of this. On Rocket League, I did actually get to level 110 on the Rocket Pass, which means I got about 30, at least 30 drops to open. So I will do that as well. I might even do it this stream actually. So what we'll do on this stream is, I'm gonna, because I've been going for an hour on this, I will finish this exploration run. I will break for a few minutes to get a drink and to just get a very quick snack. It will only be like a chocolate bar or something, won't be anything major. We'll do golf for a short while.
Mana surge.
And then we will reconvene. And I will do some Rocket League drop opening while I've got this setup available. I knew doing this would make my stream a million times better. Like I did like a broadcast quality test right before I came on, and it automatically set everything to maximum. Like I've got maximum bitrate, I've got maximum screen resolution. I mean, I try to stream at 1080p all the time anyway, but it's just so much smoother. So that's why I want to do golf, because I think golf is going to look really good on this particular stream. Then I've got to do the art of downloading said VOD, which hopefully will work. I just remember last time I did a mass drop opening, the actual VOD did not work. Like I remember that day I did this for like an hour and a half, and then I pivoted to do Rocket League because I wanted to open up all of my drops on stream. I go to download the VOD from that stream. The Gems of War section looked incredible. It was the picture quality and sound, everything was perfect. When I got to the Rocket League segment, it literally ran through everything at like 5 times the speed or something, and then it just froze on one single frame, and that was the Rocket League segment. I still to this day do not understand how or why that happened. And it's never happened before, and it's never happened since. So I do not know. Anyway. Oh, really? Well, that's handy. Every time I match 4 gems, by the way, this guy, this Sylvanimora, where is it? Huge. Gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches, and then this dude, where is it? Give 4 armor to all mercs when matching 4 or more gems. So if I get 4 gems, this dude gains 4 armor, and this dude gains 2 life. So watch the numbers on the second 2 troops. Watch the heart. The number next to the heart on the dragon is 59. That will go to 61 when I've done this next move. And on the merc, on the 3rd troop down on the left there, that 53 will turn into a 57. See? And that's exactly what's happened. That's how that works.
Mana surge.
Because I realise I'm streaming at a rather different time of day, so there's probably people like looking at this game that haven't seen it before, that don't really understand all the quirks around it, so like I have to explain it as best I can. Right, let's do this. I should have done Skull Attack there, and I didn't, and I'm going to regret that, aren't I? Later on. Like I just know it. So I was checking my sound was okay. Let's do that.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, you. Oh, by the way, on my top troop now, you can see there's Skull Attack 61, but look at the red mark next to the 61. That means Rage Attack. So, and that happens when I match 4 or more gems when I've got that troop still going. What that means is I do 1.5 times extra damage, so 61 times whatever 1.5 is how much damage I will really do. And it's extra damage, so yeah.
Mana surge.
It's one of those games that you're never ever going to complete this, because there's always something else going on. It's like Rocket League in that regard. Yeah. Gems of War is like Rocket League, there you go. I said it. There you go. I love how this game is described on Twitch as an action game. That just makes my day. It really does. Right, you know what? I'm basically bludgeoning my way to the boss here.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
How bad it is, I've not even got to the boss fight yet for this kingdom. Oh. Thank you so much.
Mana surge.
Okay. That was a good attack.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
You know. Could have been better.
Mana surge.
Yeah, I made a big mistake there.
Mana surge.
Dragonette though, if I could use him, which I probably can't, then maybe, just maybe,
Mana surge.
we can do something with him, because the Dragonette's an amazing troop actually. I'll show you what he does. So, only 15 damage, but inflicts a shed load of status effects. If I can get him powered up, which I now have, I can do some damage here, potentially, if it'll let me. No, it won't. Damn it. That was really my last hope of winning this battle, to be fair. Yeah, there you go. Oh, hang on, I've won it. I forgot I was down to like 2v2. Well, there you are. Call it calculated. Right, let's do the boss fight. Final battle of this stream. Those that are here for the Gems of War section. Right. Okay. Well, I start with a choice to make. I made the right one. How good a news is that?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Actually made a right decision for once in my life.
Mana surge.
Oh yes. Oh, it's one of those battles, isn't it? Yeah, I love in this game how like a boss fight looks exactly the same as a normal fight. You just don't realise it. I've lost this fight already. Not the best way to end the Gems of War segment, but you know what? We'll be alright.
Mana surge.
I'll just grind the hell out of this kingdom, like, off camera. All good.
Mana surge.
If I can get a soul or two, that would help.
Mana surge.
Like I've got like loads of souls. I'm like literally sort of falling over souls in this game, more than I know what to do with. But if I'm like leveling up and trading up every single troop I've got, my worry is that supply of souls that I've got right now is going to dwindle away really quickly. So I don't know.
Mana surge.
But yeah, I want to pivot because I want to test out with this setup how Golf with Your Friends works on stream. Because before it was a little bit glitchy. So because I'm using a sort of basically, well, one-time only improved setup, I'm hoping it'll be really good. Like it was saying, if Twitch is telling me I can max out my bitrate on a broadcast right now with this, then surely Golf with Your Friends will work. surge. I'll tell you what, I'm making a fight out of this. This battle that I thought I'd actually lost. We're now down to true damage, so you know what? There is a chance here. There is a chance.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Right, I've got an attack coming up. I'm going to do this column so I can explode that Doom Skull. Ah! Just when I thought I was, just when I was building up some hope. Ah well. Never mind. Never mind. I can get these trait stones. How many trait stones do I need? I just need to double check. I think it was like... I was on this one, wasn't I? Yeah, I need 4. I need 4 more. How do I know that? Because of... It's that figure there, the 8 out of 12. I need 12 of those trait stones and I've got 8, is basically what that's saying. So, there you go. Right. I'm going to give my voice a brief rest. I will give you the obligatory Twitch, Xbox app, be right back screen. And we are going to pivot to golf with your friends. After I've got myself a drink and I've got myself a brief snack. It won't be much. I'll be literally, if 5 minutes, absolute max. Right, I am back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to really quickly double check my audio settings on stream. So you're going to get the obligatory be right back screen again, but only for a minute. Yep, we're good. Right, I am gonna be eating, but I'm gonna be like, I'll mute my mic whenever I whenever I have anything food-wise, so you don't have to listen to me eating away. Right, we'll do an offline round first, and then I'm gonna play against strangers on the internet for the chance to win $1 million. Although the sweet deal of that is, only I get the $1 million. You know, if the opponents win, they don't get anything. It's a pretty sweet deal I've got lined up. Right, shall we do a course that doesn't feature in the multiplayer? I think we should. Because if I'm just doing like multiplayer online, you won't get to see every single course. Volcano is a course that does not appear in online multiplayer, bizarrely. So we're going to do Volcano. Like, the amount of people that only play online that have never seen this course before is staggering. It really is. And I've got a can of Monster Energy coffee, which is actually delicious. Like, it really is. Okay. What you'll hear is a lot of ambient noise now, which is so cool. I've got the PAR achievement for this course as well. I know, so I said this in the last time I played this on here. Like, I know some of the secrets to this course. Like this first hole, for example, is 3 power dead ahead when the platforms allow for it. And then hole 2, that blue thing is a portal, and it brings you out up there. So you've just got to time it right, really. And I timed it perfectly as it happened, without even trying. And then hole 3 is another one that I know the secret to. So this wall here is basically gravity bound, so it will suck you back in. And you can just end up here and just go through the pipe and end up in like an easy sort of like 2-par stroke. But what you do for the hole in 1, this will fail now I've said that, is you aim a bit to the left because the gravity pulls you back in a bit later on. And the idea is you hit these boxes, those boxes up there, and you bounce off them, you see. So what we do, get ready, go. See? Absolutely perfect. Right, that's where the hole-in-ones will stop, I assure you. There's one more, actually, potential hole number 5, but we'll get there. Hole 4, that thing there is a jetpack. So you give your ball a jetpack. This is why this game is so cool. It's got so many crazy little quirks to it. Oh, if I'd have got the hole-in-one then, can you imagine? Then it's just over half power into the hole. Like that. There we go. Now, believe it or not, this game was another game I got for absolutely free. As many of my games were. Like, Rocket League was one of the few games that I didn't get for free. Like, if I really want a game, then I will pay for it. But overall, I tend to prefer to not do that if I can avoid it. This one, you go to the portal and in. So far, so good, but it won't last, I assure you. Right, this is the first of the potential problem holes. Down to there to begin with, and then we're going to go like this. And then I'm just... how do I do this again? I think it's like that now. Yeah. Quite often on this particular hole, the game can glitch. And the amount of times I've ended up underneath this course, under that platform, because of like invisible walls and so on, is unreal. This hole, best way to do this one is full power on the left side. But, as you can see, it don't always work. Okay, that is just... I swear to God, sometimes they change the physics a little bit. Because that's how it's supposed to work. Just go up like that and then round, but... Oh well. Doesn't want to know. Like, I personally think every single hole, there should be a hole-in-one possible, and there just isn't. You know? Like, this is the one area I think where the game kind of falls a bit flat on its face. Because of that. Now this one, I heard rumour there was a crazy hole-in-one chance, but I don't know how you do it. Like, does this pipe lead anywhere? Not really. Yeah. No, you don't do it like that. No, so what you're meant to do is simply just do this. But yeah, I hear rumour of a crazy hole-in-one, but no one's ever seen it. Oh. I did that wrong, didn't I? There we go, that's better, that's better. And then into the hole. I think, like, realistically, 2 is the best you can do on that hole. Now, I have done this hole-in-one twice, and on both occasions I've no idea how I did it. No, not quite. The idea is that you dunk it, but it doesn't always work. You know, in spite of the problems I have with this course sometimes, this course is actually one of my favourites in the game. Like, it's just got everything. And there's only really one bad hole on this course that I really don't like. Oh, God. Yeah. Now, you know how on Marbles on Stream you have the course Portal Purgatory? If you get this wrong, that is Portal Purgatory in Gulf form. I'm going to take another bite of my crunchy chocolate bar. I will mute myself. Yeah, this hole's probably like the least favourite in the game for me. On the course for me, sorry. I'm trying to think, my least favourite hole in this whole game has to be the final hole of Pirates Cove. That's a nightmare. Oh, now, what time is... free practice for the Turkish Grand Prix. I'm just going to check real quick. I know FP1's already happened. And Lewis Hamilton was fastest. It's not until... Oh, okay, it's at 1 o'clock. That's cool. So what I'll do this until 1 o'clock. Then I will come back at about 2:30 and do the Rocket League drop opening. That'll work. A lot of people go straight on with this hole. I don't. I go this way. And there's a good reason for that, which I'll explain in a minute. I've only got a minute left, but I can still do it in a minute. It's not a problem. Hopefully. 2 power. This way, on paper, is more complicated, but because of that. But it does have its benefits. Into the pipe. Physics. So it's this hump here. Now, if I'm on the other side, I can't really see. I aim here so that I don't fall down the slope on the other side. If I was here, you end up about here somewhere. You can't really aim up there as easily because your ball will end up inevitably over here somewhere. So it's just for like that added security of not being messed about by the hump. So if I'd have gone a bit further, I'd have hit that and just stopped. It's all about sort of walls and edges and angles and things like that. Ha, and you thought I was going to run out of time, didn't you? How wrong you were. Right, I'm going to attempt the shortcut on this hole. First thing first, let's get into this portal. Now this is where the shortcut is, so a lot of people will like give it power and go for the purple portal at the end of this rotating pipe. No, you go in here into the green portal and that brings you out near the hole. So essentially you skip a portal and you therefore do it in less strokes. Another bite of chocolate coming up. Could I have ended up in a worse place? Like, really? Go to there. Hopefully I can use this hump to get to the hole, although I doubt it. Oh, nearly. Okay, I've made my situation even worse. Typical. Oh! How? Like, how do I do that? Oh dear. Why am I so rubbish at this sometimes and other times I'm so brilliant? Like, what is all that? Okay. Let's just... Yes! I like this a lot. Okay. So far, so good. Right, it's been an hour and 10 minutes later and the cat wants feeding again. Can you believe that? Because, you know, it's been days and days and days since he was last fed and he thinks he's going to starve now. Oh dear. Oh, do I go left or right of that box? Oh, don't fall down the back. Okay, that was actually terrible. Right, just full power it. Just love the way gravity works in this game, you know. Oh, hello. Right, go. I'll move the camera over here so you don't get that annoying buzzing in your ears. Those black holes make a really annoying buzzing sound, so I try and make a point of adjusting the camera so that you don't have to deal with it in an annoying way for too long. See, I care about my viewers. I try and be the one that cares. Actually, I'm a rubbish carer, let's face it. We all know this. Also, it's mainly for my own benefit because I can't stand the buzzing noise. It actually gives me a headache. So it's for my benefit as much as it is for everyone else's. If I'm being brutally honest. Brutally honest. Brutal. I'll get an online game in before 1 o'clock. And then what I'll do is I'll come back to golf and I'll also do the Rocket League drop opening. Oh, good. And then we do this. Oh dear. This final hole is, you know, I love the first bit of this, the bit with the rings of gravity. Like that's fun, and the pipe as well. How does that even happen? I've never seen that before. Try again. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with this now. Bit less power. There, that's how it should work. I don't get what was going on there. Right, so those portals take you back to about where I am now. So they don't like completely... Yeah, you get an idea there, you get a practical demonstration there of what they do. I'm going to run out of time, aren't I? Not careful. Go. Good. Now I've got to run the gauntlet here. Now. There we go. Well, that was a bit of a rigmarole, wasn't it? Oh dear. Anyway, let us go online and see what course we end up doing. See, I like the idea of doing a course that I know I'm not going to do online first, just so you see something a bit different. While this is loading, I'm going to eat some more chocolate. Didn't want to play Forest anyway. Are you actually going to give us the Worms course? You serious? Well, I guess we're doing the Worms course. Probably should have fed the cat before I started this, to be fair, but anyway. Right. So this is one of the acid tests, because for the stream last time, online gaming on this, it tended to make the stream buffer a lot. Much like it was only Rocket League tournament matches that did it on Rocket League. So we'll see how we go. I'm Under Your Bed 194. That is an absolutely brilliant name. I love it. Some of the gamer tags you encounter, like online, are incredible. And we're off the course. Okay. Bit less then. Bit less. I think he's got a hole in one actually, in which case, good for him. Well done. Oh, we got it in 3 as well. Okay. I've got a little ace up my sleeve with this course, but that's for later. Right now... Oh no. So anyone that's ever played the game Worms will be familiar with some of these hazards. The reason for the Worms course, like with the Escapists, is that this game and Worms basically came from the same studio. So there's a tie-in between the two, which I think is really cool. I think I've just inched ahead now of Under Your Bed. Yes, I have. Only by 2, so it's still all to play for. I forgot the bounce point off this wall on this hole. Is that it? Have I got it? Yes! And Under Your Bed got it in 1 as well. Fantastic, well done. Right. Now, I learnt this on a friend's stream. You go to there, and then you literally do that. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. I think it's the fact I'm streaming in an armchair that's making me play like this. Under Your Bed with a great long shot. To make it in 4. We're both still under par, which is fantastic. Won't last though, because this is the hole that absolutely scunners me. I know the shortcut, I know what to do, I just... Oh! Oh, that is superb! That is the first time I've ever done that. Now, I know my mic comes out in game. Under Your Bed, if you can hear me, I literally fluked that. I literally fluked it. Well, I ought to explain, Solar Hawk. The way that the difference I've done here, and I won't be able to do this all the time, but I'll do it whenever I can, is that rather than stream in my bedroom at my mum and dad's house and using a Wi-Fi connection, what I'm doing is I've got my Xbox in their living room because they're not here, and I'm using a wired connection instead, and that's made all the difference. It really is that simple. And that's why, I mean, I'm looking at the playback now, actually, as we're watching Under Your Bed go into the hole. And it looks so smooth compared to like what it has been. But the thing is, though, what I don't understand, it was working perfectly on Wi-Fi until, like, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like, golf with your friends was absolutely fine. As was Rocket League tournament and all that, as you saw. So I'm not quite sure what's changed, but yeah, I stream off my Xbox direct. So right now I'm streaming through the Twitch Xbox app onto Twitch, which is a big reason why you never see any like alerts on my channel or anything like that. I mean, I could do something that has alerts in it if I really wanted to, because what I've done, I've actually downloaded this game as like an app on my laptop. So if I really wanted to stream from my laptop, I could do. I stream this game with a mouse and keyboard. That would be interesting. I'd basically be like a PC gamer all over again. Am I enjoying myself? I am. I'm playing the best game on Worms that I've ever played. Oh, now Solar Hawk, watch this. Okay, the hole for this hole, the hole for the hole, is up here. You see that? There's the hole there. But it's difficult. And I'm, you know, rubbish at getting it. So there's another hole down here, see, and you're just under 3 power, and you take advantage of a little glitch in the game, and you do this. Hole in one every time. Oh dear. And again, I do apologise to Under Your Bed for that, you know, but... Rigged? Yeah. He left the game! Oh, that's classic. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, I'll show you the trick for this hole as well while we're here. You aim full power for that bolt on the box, and it should guide you towards the hole. You can get a hole in one from that, but again, it's one of those like pixel perfect shots, really. I'll finish this course actually because it's for its faults. This course, it's also a lot of fun as well. Dear, this one we go full power here. Now these green barrels, can I use it to get to the hole, I wonder? Come on. I can. Oh no, don't go to... Okay, it's alright. I don't know if you've ever played Worms or not, Solar Hawk. I've played it once, so I can't really comment. So I'm just wondering how like typical Worms this really is. Like how in keeping with the Worms tradition this is. I really don't know. Okay. But yeah, of all the courses to play, this one has the best like sound effects. Like, it sounds bizarre for a golf game like this, but this game, like I think nearly every other game I've ever played on Xbox, bar one, has got 5.1 surround sound. And on the when we get to the final hole in particular, when you have like bombs dropping all around you, it's quite an experience, like audio wise. Like the whole course can be like that. Oh, okay, I'm going to stroke out on this hole, aren't I? This is the one where I'm not that great at. Like this is the one that always causes me a problem. Oh no! I had it. I had it there. It was right there. It was right there. The sheep denied me. Oh no. No, I've missed it. You can't steer the jetpack. That's the other problem. So you're sort of left floundering. If you're off by even a tiny bit with the jetpacks, you're kind of left floundering because you can't control the jet. All you can do with the jetpack is like control like the up and down movement. You can't like steer it. So if you hit a rock at slightly the wrong angle, you are... Oh, that was terrible. I'm actually ashamed of myself for that. Oh, I think we got it. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, just in time. That was what we call Indiana Jones close, wasn't it? Okay, this one, we do this. Oh dear. I might actually have that as a Twitch highlight / clip. Like I might just make a highlight out of that. I make an opponent rage quit. That was funny. And this, on paper, is one of my weakest courses as well. Like I never do that well on this. But yeah, that was something else. Thing is, like, no one normally reacts like that to it, you know. And I don't know if he was on microphone or not because I had him muted. But yeah, even so, that was fun. Now the upshot is, this is probably going to be like the one and only online game I do in this stream as well. So yeah, a bit of a bummer to have someone rage quit like that on those circumstances, but it happens, and I will be doing golf again today, so you know, it's not the end of the world. Because I'm just showing the world this course essentially at this point. There. Ah, now then. Go to there. And then a clever little trick is, because the hole is behind you, the hole's there. So, yeah, I mean this course is like a lot of fun, but it's not exactly the most intuitive course in the game from my experience. Let's do this. And this hole in particular, the hole is actually there, would you believe? Now, there is a hole in one that you can do, and it is the most complicated thing ever. So I just sort of do it the way it's meant to be played and just hope for the best. This is the way it's meant to be. This is the way the designers wanted you to play this hole, and I'm only doing it this way because I can't, for the life of me, work out the correct way to do it. Didn't make the second jetpack. I just flew over the top of it, didn't I? Oh. And we're in the drink. There we go, got it. That's what you do. I think some of these holes could be designed better in terms of like knowing where to go, because like if you're new to the game and new to this course, it can take you ages to work out where to go. Annoyingly. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, quick. So next time I focus on holiday and I'm house sitting, I can actually bring everything in here and just stream the game that I was planning to stream this time around. And what that game is, I'll tell you all now. I was gonna stream Superliminal because it's a fascinating game, and it will test my brain to its absolute limit, and it will be a fun like puzzle solving thing to do, and I'm gonna do it, but it won't be anytime soon. So yeah, that's the plan I've got. Like it's a, if you liked Portals, then Superliminal's a great game. You were streaming Mafia 2 yesterday, and then the game crashed. Ugh, yeah. I've had game crashes on stream before, as you know. Rocket League, remember the tournament? Although, we did get back in. Oh God. These sheep are brutal, aren't they? Like, they really are. Oh. I couldn't hit the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Go. There we go. That got it. This is the final hole on the course. I know, they are bleating sheep, aren't they? They really are. So yeah, imagine getting this in like 5.1 surround sound, as I've experienced, and you just realise what a mess this is. Like, they really do explode all around you as well, these things. Or VR. This game will be great in VR. Like, it really would. There was actually a golf game for the HTC Vive in VR, and I've forgotten what it's called. I think I want to say Cloudland Mini Golf. I saw Irish YouTuber Jacksepticeye play it, as well as I've got 15 minutes. I've got time to do a quick offline game. I'll do another course that doesn't appear on multiplayer, so that you see something different. So we'll do the newest one, the Deep. Oh, it's on Oculus as well. I've seen 2 people do it on the HTC Vive. Jacksepticeye on YouTube, and then on YouTube actually, as like an edited video for showcasing VR. Alan Boyson from Team VVV did it. The same Alan Boyson that appeared on obscure satellite television in the 1990s and did like a load of video game TV work for a satellite TV station back in the day. I forget what station it was though, to be honest. But like the amount of like, not that one, Solar Hawk, not Channel 4. It was on satellite TV. It was a really sort of, it was one of those like really obscure channels. But yeah, I know the one you're thinking of. But there was like so much really cool like gaming TV back then. There was Games Master on Channel 4, I think it was, with Dominic Diamond, who coincidentally, Dominic Diamond, he's got a book out coming soon actually about Games Master. And also, Dominic Diamond has actually streamed on Twitch. Not sure if you knew that, presenter of Games Master. Actually, another sort of Z-list celebrity that I know has streamed on Twitch because I've watched him was Ian Lee, the Crystal Maze, Richard O'Brien. That was a good show. That was a good show. And then it got taken over by Eddie Temple Norris of Judah Temple fame, the band that had the hit Swords of a Thousand Men. Going up the hill with the swords of 1,000 men. Eddie Temple Norris, I have on good authority, is actually a nice guy in person. But you're right, it didn't work with him. But sometimes these things don't. You know, it's Edward Tudor Norris, that's the one. Yeah. But I think he was known as Eddie Temple Norris when he did the Crystal Maze. But yeah, it's the same guy that we're thinking of. But yeah, that's where it came from. He had a bit of a one-hit wonder. Although I do actually like that song. Like for all my love of all things like house, trance, and hard house and techno, I do like stuff like that sometimes. Right, this one. Gotta wait for the doors to close again. That's a good one. Oh! Bit less power. Yeah. Yeah, it was Tudor Pole, yeah. Yeah, you knew it. At least you knew who I meant. Musician that I have actually met properly in person. I've met Maxi Jazz, who was better known as Faithless. I can't get no sleep. One of the most famous trance tracks ever. I met him at Donington when he was moonlighting briefly as a racing. He wasn't a very good racing driver though. I met him in the paddock at Donington, and then literally within 3 hours of me meeting him, he crashed into a Nissan GTR at the old hairpin right in front of me. You know, before I started playing video games on here, like a few months ago, my YouTube channel was basically videos of me that I took at Donington Park, of various bits of action at the old hairpin where I always used to stand. And I will be back there again next year. I was hoping to go there before the end of the year, but money combined with family, combined with the pandemic, has just sort of put a bit of a kibosh on things for now. Chicane! Through the Shakira. This is the newest course, by the way. I nicknamed this the Finding Nemo course. Can you see why? Look. I think we found Dory. There's Dory. We found her. I don't think there's any Nemo fish, clownfish in this on this course actually. Otherwise, I would show you that instead and say we found Nemo, but it doesn't work. You could also argue that it looks a lot like Abzu as well, that amazing experience game that you can play, where you're basically going through the ocean. The colours look incredible, yeah, they do. Like, it's one of the more nicely drawn out courses. What I do like about this course, though, compared to other courses, you remember, like in the newest course before this was Volcano, and if you remember that course from earlier, it was portals, pipes, jetpacks, you name it, gravity, all that sort of stuff. None of that here. There's none of that going on. All of the obstacles on this course are very sort of. You could imagine most of the obstacles in this course in real life, on a real life course. Let's just say that. There's like one pipe which you've already been through. There's the spinning fish carousels, which you haven't seen yet, which are coming up in a few minutes. There's one cannon, which we'll see as well in a little while. I think it's either the next hole or the hole after. And, oh, don't. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. You've got to get the bounce on these things here, because they don't bounce you as much as the actual walls themselves. Yeah, search for Abzu on YouTube and just enjoy watching that. I've played the game, I've played Abzu, and it's actually amazing. And the music in Abzu as well, oh my. You know, it's a computer game with a proper sort of orchestral musical score as well. Like, I do enjoy playing games like that every now and again that sort of do something a little bit different like that. Which is why I want to play on stream the game Superliminal, because I think that'll be interesting to do. I've seen it streamed a little bit, but like, I've never seen the ending of it, so I want to see what that's like, and the only way to do that, I think, is to play it myself and hope that I can somehow sort of bludgeon my way through the game. Like I say, it is... That was stupid of me. It is like a perspective-based puzzle game, so there's a few like complicated bits in there. Like, my friend from school streamed it, and she got as far as a room where you sort of spawn in a load of apples, and you have to try and get an apple up the steps if you can, and onto a button to open a door. And I don't think she ever got past that room, so that'll probably be where I come unstuck, no doubt. But Superliminal is a really cool game. Like I say, if you liked Portals, it might be up your alley. Just timing this right. Oh, for God's sake. If these fish don't end up in some chip shop somewhere, I will be amazed. That's all they're good for getting in my way. Pardon? I said, oh, for God's sake. I'm not always rude. Oh, for... Wah, wah. Oh, well. I've got about 10 minutes. I'll be alright. Speedrun this ever so slightly. To there, and then... Let's go full power. Okay. And to there. Also, I'm going to give my voice a rest in a few minutes as well, so... Yeah. I've done the 2-hour stream. I think that's reasonable. With literally no frame drops. Yay. You watch, the VOD will struggle to load now, or struggle to download. I've not gone yet, Solar Hawk. I'm going to be here for a few more minutes yet. Ah, damn it. Oh, look at this dude. Look at this dude. I'm going to be going till the end of this. I'm going to finish this course off. Oh, don't you dare! Okay, let's just gun it. There we go. Looks like a beardy. Yeah. Oh, well now then. Looks like a beardy, but with fewer tentacles. Oh god. I've been just as bad as you there, haven't I? Into the cannon. Ah dear. Okay, good. And then... Okay, my aim is actually terrible. Oh, the next hole is BS. I know which hole's coming up next. It's a hole I absolutely hate. Not because of the fish. Okay, the fish aren't the problem in this hole. If I can just full bore it. Ah! Just full bore it past them, and then we get to the bit that's the real problem for me. So the hole's down there, but look. Like, you've got this bit here. And you could, if you wanted, launch it off this ramp. Which I have done before, but... Well, I'll show you. There's a problem. You see? It doesn't always like to respond in the way that you want it to. I'll come over here a little bit, right? Now, watch this. Bounces, it just bounces like it's like hit wood or stone or something. The physics are all messed up, and you can't do that and bounce it off the floor and then onto the course again. See what I mean? It should not. The ball should not bounce like that. Like, it's so annoying. So you have to do this, hope for the best, and then sort of shoot there. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. And we're in. 11 strokes, yay. Only 3 more holes to go. Then we're done. Then we're done. So we do that. Then we do this. Then we do this. Stop. Damn you. So now, I've got to work out... There we go. Oh! What a shot! What a shot! I'm so impressed with myself for that. Right, this is hole 16, I believe. 17. So we go there. And then we do that. Now, I did that on purpose so that you could see the other side of the course. Messed up. I'm rubbish at making it. I'm rubbish at that, aren't I? There we go. Okay. This course sometimes really annoys me like that. Never mind, I'm only going to be like 20 over par. Believe it or not, I've got the par or better achievement for this course, but you know, that's with all things going smoothly. Just get down one of the things. The hole's over there. So we do... Oops. That. There's no jump, it's just a stupid hill, which I can't get up. Try again. There we go. And then we can end this nightmare run by getting it into the hole. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Right, is there anybody live that I can... Whoops. That I can raid? Let's have a little look. Let's see. If I just open up a Twitch window, I can find out. I never use Twitch homepage. Time of Chaos is on. Yet is on. Do I want to raid a marbles grind? You know what, I'll just raid Yeti. Russ is a good guy. Just copy and paste his name for you. He's doing his usual. You too, Solar Hawk. Take care. I will see you again very, very soon, no doubt. Start raid. Yeah, this has gone really well. This has gone absolutely swimmingly. So I'm going to send you over to Russ, aka Almost Yeti. I will be back for a Rocket League drop opening sesh, and there might even be a bit more golf involved as well. For now, take care, and I will see you all very, very soon. Over to you, Ross.